Good morning. So, dito ako ngayon sa Acacia Hotel sa Bacolod. Bale, kakauwi ko lang kagabi. Coming from Taguig. Considered ako as LSI. Taga rito naman talaga ako, pero nag-base na ako sa Manila na matagal. And then since work from home, I decided to come back here para bawas rent din, and then kasama ko rin yung family ko. So, Acacia Hotel, isa siya sa mga tatlong partner hotels na pwedeng pag-stayan para mag-quarantine. So, ito siya. I'll just give you probably a peek kung ano yung itsura. Sorry, it's an unfixed bed. Ayan. Sobrang maaya siya, and this is only for 2,000 a night. Yun. So, 2,000 a night lang. Originally, I was supposed to be quarantined sa public school kasi yan yung quarantine facility ng LGU. Pero ayoko. And I found out na pwede palang mag-book ng hotel. And I booked a separate swab test sa Red Cross dito. So, later, we'll see kung Red Cross yung pupunta dito sa hotel or kami yung pupunta dito. And that's for an additional cost of 1,000 to transport you to Red Cross. Tapos, ayun, may additional din na 4,000 kung gusto mong pa-swab separately sa Red Cross, which sabi nila it takes a faster turnaround time, mga 12 hours. So, this video might help if you are from Bacolod also, nag-base na sa Manila, and if you want to come home. I'll be showing you some the steps. I'll be telling you the steps and showing you some documents na na-obtain ko para makauwi dito. And might also help if you're from another LGU, baka halos same process lang din. Okay. By the way, yung hotel meron na siyang breakfast. Inclusive, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Pero ganito lang siya. Ito lang. Hindi naman siya ganun kasarap, pero alam mo, it will do. Hindi ka pwedeng lumabas. Kung may gusto kang pabili, you have to ask someone from the hotel staff to buy you something. For example, sa 7-Eleven, wala kang alcohol, wala kang shampoo. Sila lang. Kasi baka ka talagang lumabas sa room, only for swabbing, and then babalik. And then once the results are out, doon lang kayo pwedeng lumabas. What did I have to go through para makauwi dito? Una sa lahat, I called up the Bacolod City LGU, si Councilor Cindy Rojas. Siya yung office niya yung in charge for LSIs, for returning OFWs. Siya din yung for parang non-LSI, parang ganun ata. So, I contacted their office, and the requirements were I should be sending them a copy of my ID na merong Bacolod address and a medical certificate from my LGU of origin, which unfortunately wala ako ng ID na address sa Bacolod because I've been in Manila for 12 or 13 years na. So the alternative that they gave me was to obtain a barangay certificate, yan, na stating that dito, barangay certificate from here sa residence ko dito, stating that taga rito ako. And then I had to have this scanned. Yun, I asked my family to scan this and send it to me, and I also asked them to send me the hard copy just in case kakailanganin ko. Na actually towards the end kailangan ko pala talaga siya. So that's the first step, and simultaneous, while waiting for the certificate of residency sa barangay dito sa Bacolod, I also had to obtain a medical certificate. Yun. A medical certificate can be obtained from your LGU, or in the case of Taguig, sa barangay, si barangay yung delegated sa barangay yung pag-i-issue ng medical certificate. Okay, so one good thing about Taguig kasi very informative yung kanilang Facebook account. And they're very responsive sa mga inquiries, and ang mga responses nila are very, very complete and informative. So, they sent me numbers ng mga barangay health centers where I can contact and ask about the steps for medical certificate. So yun lang, I called, since taga-Ususan ako, pumunta ako sa, I called up Ususan and went there. By the way, si Bacolod City pala, wala naman siyang hinihinging expiry na medical certificate. They just put it there na recent, siguro hindi baka 2 weeks might be too old, baka within 1 week, I think okay yun. So I went to to get my medical certificate. Dali lang. Kailangan mo lang ng ID na taga-Ususan ka. Kung wala ka namang ID na taga-Ususan ka, like me, I don't have an Ususan ID. Humingi ako ng certificate of residence galing sa project management office ng condo na titirahan ko. And yun lang. I went through the process. It took me about an hour to complete the process, and then I was asked to come back the following day to claim my medical certificate. Yun. So nung na-claim ko na siya, I sent an email to Bacolod LGU with the details that they were asking. So this certificate of residency, I also gave them the details of my flight. I took AirAsia pala. Sobrang mahal. My one way was 8,000. Para na akong nag Malaysia. Hindi nga, mas mura pa nga tayo Malaysia minsan. Mahal. Yun. Minsan abot ka ng Dubai na 8,000. Pero, no choice. That's the only flight closest to the schedule na gusto ko. So I emailed them that. The flight details, address at origin, address at destination, and LG was fast to reply. Actually, they replied, I think within the day, nag-reply yung LGU with the notice of, nag-reply sila na receive, tapos nag-send sila sa akin ng notice of coordination. The notice of coordination naman, this contains the list of people na nag-coordinate sa LGU that have been approved. So, kasama yung pangalan ko dyan, number 2. Yun, this is very important kasi this is the proof that the LGU na kino-coordinatean mo ay in-approve ka, in-accept ka para umuwi. And it has a signature also. So yun, I think at this part, I am already safe to go home kasi ito lang naman yung requirements. And then AirAsia also called me. They emailed me a link and with 2 links, may 2 links. One was where I have to upload a copy of this coordination so that yun nga, proof na pwede akong umuwi talaga, and then also a copy of the medical certificate. Yeah, the airline will require that from you. So as an additional step, though this wasn't required by LGU, I also took time to acquire yung travel authority, travel pass. So medyo madugo to. Hindi naman medyo madugo, pero ano kasi siya, mga 5 hours ako mag-aantay sa mainit na gym. Pero okay na rin. So, ano yung requirements for travel authority? The medical certificate, of course. Ito lahat. Notice of coordination, number 1. You have to print this out. Yun. Siyempre may signature, no, na receiving LGU. And then a copy of your med cert. Yun. A copy of your ID. Yung ID na ginamit ko is my passport. Because my passport contains the birthplace ko na Bacolod City. So the LGU will not recognize this. Kaya I had to take a certificate of residency. Pero passport na yung ginamit ko para medyo may Bacolod City din. I also attached a copy of my flight details. Kasi kung hindi ka flight, like if you're driving, you have to indicate the plate number ng car at saka kung ano yung model and make. Pero since naka-flight naman ako, I just have to attach the itinerary. And then there is a barangay certification to be issued together with the ano yun tawag doon? Yung medical certificate. Nasaan ba yun? Ang gulo-gulo niya. So to, kasi sabay nila itong i-issue. Ito kasi yung barangay certification na to, I'm not sure if this is for all LGUs, but for Taguig, kailangan to kasi ito yung parang endorsement ng barangay to the PNP that they are endorsing you to be qualified for a travel pass. And then, fill out the form. The form looks like this. At least in Taguig. And then you wait for 5 hours and voila, meron ka ng travel pass. Yeah. So, it was stapled together. Kaya nung nasa, nag-check-in ako sa AirAsia, ito na lahat. Binigay ko na lang to. At saka yung ID. So, tapos okay na. Approve na. Print boarding pass. So, I didn't know if they had to look at the travel authority. Hindi ko alam. But it's here anyway. So, my suggestion is, get a travel pass. So, when you get to the airport, yes, walang tao. So, they were expecting walang delay. Walang delay. So, walang sa runway masyado. Wala rin tao sa mga counters. But, we were delayed. The flight was delayed. We're supposed to fly out 3:35 p.m. But we were able to do so around 4:30 p.m. 1 hour delayed. Bakit? Kasi konti lang yung counters pala na open to receive the baggage, to check-in. To receive check-in sa mga baggages. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And mind you, to my surprise, AirAsia na sinakyan ko, the flight was full. All the seats taken. But then, the airline assures na yung kanilang air handling unit naman sa loob ng aeroplano has a HEPA filter. So, every 3 minutes, nagsisirculate yung filtered air. But alam mo yun, but still, it's still scary. So, I had to double my mask. I was wearing my face shield 100% of the time. Hindi ako kumain kahit nagugutom ako at nauuhaw ako, because then it means that I have to take off my mask. So I was asking for straw para isusuot ko lang sana sa mask, pero wala silang straw. So hindi ako kumain, hindi ako minom. It was an hour flight, so I had to be very, very still ng 1 oras. And then, I got to the airport and then I just told the personnel na from the LGU, I'm not sure kung LGU siya or provincial. Kasi they were asking sino yung taga Bacolod, sino yung taga outside Bacolod. So I raised my hand, I'm from Bacolod. But, I told them directly at the airport that I have a reservation at Acacia Hotel, doon ako magka-quarantine. So once they heard that, they immediately assisted me going out. And then, pointed me to the person na taga Acacia Hotel. So, si Kuya Acacia Hotel assisted me to go to the van. And then, just this morning, nag-ring yung phone ko. They asked me to online, to do an online registration para sa Red Cross. Which, I think in an hour, they're going to call me kung papaswap na kami. So, later, pag nag-swap na kami, I'll also take you with me. I'll just see the process of swapping, and hopefully the results will come out today para hindi na ako bayad ulit. Alas 9 na. Nag-aantay pa rin ako ng tawag ng front desk. Pero tumawag na siya kanina. Sabi niya alas 9 daw yung swab. So apparently, whether kami yung pupunta doon or si Red Cross pupunta dito, we still have to pay 1,000 pesos. But it's okay. Pero wala pa rin. Hindi pa rin dumarating yung Red Cross. See you later. So ayun, katatapos lang ng swab test. Mabilis lang naman. Sabi nila baka gabi. So that means I might have to extend another night dito. Na ibig sabihin bukas pa ako makaka-uwi. Ayun, so it's past 12 midnight. Kaka-receive ko lang ng swab results and I'm grateful to have tested negative. Really. Yun nga, it didn't come to me as early as I expected. So, by the way, Acacia Hotel, yung checkout time nila na wala, free of charge pa is 4 p.m. So, I'm past that already. I need to pay another night. But tomorrow, I'll check out early. And then, finally, makaka-uwi na ako. Makapiling ko na yung family ko. Good night.